Okay, here we are. I'm here to give you another book recommendation. And actually, I never thought this is actually, well, it is a book in a sense. As you know, I'm going through the Bible right now, trying to get that book done, which has hit a big old snag, and I'll talk about that later. So I'm looking for stuff that comes up with, that talks about the Bible, its reliability and trustworthiness. And my son, we were at Mardell's, and my son came up to me and said, "Hey, look at this, Dad." And he brought this to me. The Book of God, How We Got the Bible. Perfect, right? I was very skeptical when I first saw it. And so I said, why not? I'd give it a shot. It's a graphic novel, right? Mardell's, it was $15. This is a story of a book that changed the world, a book that everyone knows about. Not everyone knows. This is a story of how the Bible came to be, who wrote it, when and why. It really is. And it's all done in a comic book format, as you can see. And I looked these guys up, Ben Avery and Javier Saltares, maybe. This guy, he is an actual comic book artist for DC and Marvel. He's the real deal. So, Ben Avery, it looks like he just does these types of books. I haven't really been able to find a good bio of him. But from looking for what he did here, this is excellent. The artwork is fantastic. I mean, look at that. That's if you know anything about comic books, that's high quality. It's like I have all these New 52 comic books, and I mean, it's this type of quality because it's the guy who does, he works for DC and Marvel, and so he knows what he's doing. And man, he does. So what the book talks about is the production of the Bible, right? How it came about, how the Bible was written, and then it talks about how the books were selected, right? And he's got drawings for all that stuff. I mean, look at this. This is excellent quality. And I was expecting, a big letdown at some point. Going to say something crazy, something not true. I never came across that. I mean, from what I've studied, and this is spot on, okay? And it takes you through a timeline. So then it talks about how the books were selected, how it spread and was preserved. And this book is probably for older kids, younger kids. I mean, I guess they can like the artwork, but there's a lot of information in here, a lot. And it's not action packed because it's more informative. But the information is fantastic. I'm going to go through it again and just take notes this time around. Because there's a lot of stuff I could probably use. And then at the end, so after the production, how the books were selected, how it spread and was preserved, then it tells you at the end how we can trust it. So I mean, it's fantastic. I keep saying fantastic because it is. All right. And you have this guy who's the narrator, and he just walks you through the history. So I never thought I'd be recommending a graphic novel, but The Book of God by Ben Avery and Javier Saltares probably. That is something I would recommend. Adults, parents could probably, you'll learn a lot from here. It's just full of information, and all of it pretty spot on. The kids, probably older kids would like it. Like I'm saying, not little kids they wouldn't understand much of it. I mean, they understand some of it, but yeah, check it out. I got it at Mardell's. Apparently this Ben Avery and these two guys have done a bunch of books that I found online, and I am pretty excited to go. I mean, they go through some of the books in the Bible. It's not the guys that did the Action Bible. I know you've probably heard of the Action Bible. Let me go see if I can get it here. Okay, so like I was saying, it's not the people that did the Action Bible. I actually have the Action Bible, but I haven't gone through it, to be honest with you. I think I flipped through it after I bought it, and then I just put it down and never went back to it. The artwork I don't think is as good as this, and I really can't recommend this right now because I haven't really gone through it. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, one's the Christian Book Award. That I don't know if that means much, to be honest, in the Christian world. Some really bad characters get awards because they sell so many. More than 1 million copies sold. So yeah, it's probably because of that. But I mean, this must have taken forever to make as well. This thing must have taken forever. It's so well done. Can't recommend it anymore than I have. It's just $15. Check it out. Go to Mardel's, get it online, and take notes. So that is my book recommendation. I need to do more of these. Alrighty. The progress on my book for kids on the Bible is hit a snag because I found a better way to draw and shade and digitally. I'm not very good at that, and I finally figuring it out. So I'm gonna have to go back and redo a lot of my pictures. Oh joy. Okay, so go get this. Bye-bye.